This is how you sound.
It's not how I sound. Do it.
What is going on, everybody? My name is James.
There you go. Okay. And today we are doing a Q&A. This is my wife, Emily, aka Lady Japes. You can follow her on Twitter. She's got that handle. But I asked some of you guys on Twitter after the Euro final, which Portugal won. Which I am not pleased about.
Not that pumped about.
Largely because I picked France to win. Well, not actually, I don't know if I actually officially picked it on Twitter, but I picked it for my brother's, like, he works with a German company a lot, and they did, like, a knockout bracket, and I picked France in there. So he's probably not happy with me either. Anyways, we're gonna get into the questions. The FIFA segment comes up after this. The questions are for the two of us using the hashtag JapesEuroQA. So those of you guys that participated, here you go. What age are yous to? That's from Steven Gallagher. I am 29, and she is
47. No, just kidding. I'm slightly older than him, but
she's
not
a
by
cougar.
much.
She's a cougar.
He loves calling me a cougar.
She's only like
just a few months older.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that, because you don't ask a lady's age. That was rude of me. I shouldn't have done that.
No.
Let's see. How did you guys meet?
It's a good story. Yeah. It's a good story.
Yeah, so we actually met on a dating app called Coffee Meets Bagel. And, you know, she fell prey to the Japes dating app system, which is a thing, but does it not work?
I guess it worked.
Yeah, but not only did it work on you too, but not so much work on you. It worked for getting the date with her, and then everything else went smoothly. But it's worked for like one of your coworkers and stuff as well. Some of my friends as well.
I got on the app because two of my friends got married from it, so I guess it works.
That's true. But if you guys want like a proper the system or whatever it is, I call it swipe on a Sunday.
I mean, it's a foolproof system.
It works well, but I can go into that in a different video. Here's one for me. Should Martial have started over Giroud? No, Giroud's been doing well for the entire tournament. It's been working for France. Griezmann in that number 10 role, I think, has been really good, and Giroud allows him to have kind of a lot better combo play. So that I think that was the right call. Let's see. No, that is. Let's see. What is your favorite song at the moment? Love your music taste.
Ooh, yeah, you do have good music taste.
I do. I usually listen to like what have I been listening to now? It hasn't been well. These guys don't know about my semi-love of country music, so you don't get to see that. You just get my love of tropical house.
You haven't been listening to much country music lately, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
But favorite song right now?
A lot of acoustic covers.
Oh,
of
yeah.
hip-hop songs.
Which I don't know if that's embarrassing or not, but I feel like it kind of is.
It's awesome though.
There's a remix of Golddigger done by this acoustic guy, and I don't know who did it, but I'll leave it in the as a link somewhere in the description of this video. And it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
And she likes it as well, which definitely helps. Let's see. After we saw this horrible Euro final, what do you both think the final should have been? So if you could have picked any teams that you've watched, because she's watched quite a few games with me.
Yeah, definitely should have been Portugal.
See, this is why we love her.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it would have been so cool to see some. Not that I'm saying that Iceland deserved to be in the final, but how cool would that have been? Because there are more volcanoes than professional soccer players in the country of Iceland. I read that somewhere. Like, that's a really weird fact.
What's interesting here is people that are not exactly like super involved in like the footy realm. They want the storyline that goes on. That's like the whole Leicester thing as well.
Great story.
Who earned a big transfer this tournament that hasn't transferred yet? Moussa Sissoko. That is by far my pick. He's been great for France, and he's with the club in the championship with Newcastle right now. He's on his way out. Favorite Pokemon?
Good question.
Do you know Pokemon?
No,
well, no,
I mean,
but I have been playing the Pokemon Go app.
I'm just saying that's a good question for him. He's very excited about it.
Well, I kind of forgot about all of the Pokemon. But right now, my best Pokemon, I've got a, was it Pidgeot? Which I'm feeling pretty good about because the Pigeon has evolved twice. So I'm quite pleased with that. But I also got I got Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
And that was like a classic one, so I was like, nice. Maybe one of these days I'll bring a camera with and do show you guys some Pokemon Go.
Yes.
Maybe I won't. Favorite match moment in Euro 2016?
So, I mean, I immediately just think of the awesome celebration by Griezmann.
The hotline bling?
Yeah.
How's it go?
You want me to do it again?
Yeah, do it again. Yeah.
It was pure elation.
What's funny?
So happy.
I did that in a previous video as well.
I mean, we got
So yeah, we're big fans of the hotline bling celebration.
What was your favorite moment though?
I don't know. That's like a really good question.
There's a lot of moments.
I've been waiting to say when Portugal got knocked out, but that just didn't happen. So that wasn't worked. Honestly, I think almost going way back, Payet's winner in the first game, was a perfect way to start the tournament and was like a defining moment. So I like that one. Let's see. What is both of y'all's dream vacation?
Ooh. Man, I think it needs to be something that's a mixture of relaxing and seeing cool things and also just eating amazing food. And I don't know what it is yet, but
we want to go to Europe.
Greece.
Like a big Europe trip.
It might be just random, yes.
Yeah, we're looking at Greece.
Cities. Yeah.
Greece sounds good.
Sounds good.
But there are all sorts of other places that sound good as well.
I feel like we need to ask you that question, and you need to
yes, because you guys are from all around the world.
Yeah.
So if you have good suggestions, we like the idea of like a Santorini or something.
Yeah,
well, but also like stop in Athens. That's kind of what we're thinking.
I want
see
like
that, check it out.
a random thing that no one's ever heard of that you think is amazing. That's the type of thing that I
Okay,
about.
so you guys can tweet her and let her know what that is. Would be nice. Anyways. That will be where we leave like the start of this one. If you guys want to see her back for more Q&As and that sort of stuff, as you've learned all sorts of things about soccer. Yeah. All sorts of things. So funny story with that, for her birthday, we've been dating for like 2 months, maybe. She was given, one of the things that I gave her was a Bayern kit.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just gotta start her off right. Anyways, we are going to go ahead, the FIFA segment, we're gonna let her do a draft for me and see how that goes. She has never looked at Ultimate Team, has no idea what the player cards mean. She knows some of the players. You'll recognize some of the players, but
sparingly.
This will be interesting. So let's get into it. Okay, so we had a little bit of a problem. The actual draft footage like corrupted or something. So you didn't actually get to see her. I'm not going to show you guys her picking because you would not know who she's talking about or whatever. But we're going to ask her what your... Okay, so first off, what was your overall strategy for the draft?
I usually picked the guy that was smiling.
Yeah, so her overall draft strategy, and you guys will see the team that she picked in just a second, but your overall strategy was to pick whoever was nicest.
Right. Well, I knew a few players, and so the ones that I knew, I picked if they were good.
Yeah, you picked Bayern players.
Sure, or Bayern players.
Yeah, she knows Bayern's crest. She's like, the funnier part's, well, maybe I'll show a few clips of her decision making through there, and then you guys will see the team at the end. So let's get into that.
This kind of looks like a diamond. That also looks like a diamond.
So soccer, it's all about triangles. You're gonna see a lot
I'm
of
learning.
triangles.
There's so many triangles. Okay, I'm into this.
You're into this one? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is gonna be a challenge. What is you gotta tell me what your reasoning is for picking the players though. Because you have no idea what the stats mean. Like, what are you selecting on?
I'm looking at their names and the flags and their faces. And just, you know, people that seem nice. we should get a Brazilian on the team.
Sure, that sounds good.
This is a lot of thinking that's going on.
There's a lot of things that...
There's a lot of people to pick.
Oh.
Ooh, Neymar? Ronaldo? Oh, Ronaldo. I'm not gonna award him by picking. Neymar.
Okay.
Oh, there's so much shadow chemistry. Is that bad?
No, Shadow's fine.
Okay. Whoa, that's a crazy name. Oh, Griezmann. Have to pick him.
All right.
Sorry about that formation.
Yeah, this formation will be challenging. We'll switch some things around and see what the team ends up looking. Honestly, you picked some really good players like Neymar, Griezmann, Pogba, Gerrard. Czech was the best goalkeeper option. You picked Philipp Lahm, who's fantastic. So this is actually, I don't know. Defensively, this is going to be rough, but we're gonna hope for the best and remain optimistic. But the gameplay from this will be up tomorrow. So that is where we're going to leave you guys today. I want to say thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all very much for watching. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Happy to answer any reasonable question you may want to ask.
And other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.